What you're about to see is the second part to my two-part reaction to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon album. This is the first time that I'm hearing the album straight through, and I'm really enjoying it. If you'd like to see the full, uncut, unedited version of this reaction, click the link down below to the Patreon, and you will gain access to that, as well as so much more content. See you there. Continuing along in the album, this is the 6th track in the album. We're going 6 through 10 today, the 5 songs right there. Let's take a listen. It is blowing my mind the percussive use that they're using through this album. They are using such interesting percussive instruments. It's been very cool to hear. The tremolo on that. Pulsing in and out. Yeah. Okay, I gotta explain that. Tremolo, if you don't know, is a pulsing in and out of sound, essentially. A fluctuation in sound. So what's happening is the volume is being cut in and out there. That's what we would call a square wave as opposed to like a rounded wave. I'm loving the slapback echo on here. Also, the singer has a phenomenal voice. He's got a great voice here in the sense of like, I love the raspy voice that we're hearing throughout this album. Guitar's really matching that bass. Hold on, do we got a wah pedal going on the E piano on the right here? That is sweet. Wah pedal is a pedal that looks like a big long brick, and what you do is you step on it and it changes all the way back, takes all the high frequencies away, all the way forward really boosts the higher frequencies. So like you can get this really cool sweeping of frequencies when you use the wah pedal. But we're hearing it on the E piano, which is really cool. I love that. The main difference I'm really hearing between production between today and production back in the 70s, which is what we're listening to right now, is fullness of tone and the sense of like, I feel like now we add so many more sounds to give it a fuller sound in the sense of like, I'm only hearing like 6 instruments right here. I'm hearing like, whether that be, I think it's a saxophone. We're going to say saxophone, E piano in the right ear with the wah pedal, guitar in the left ear, drums, bass, and that like tremoloed guitar that we're hearing. Yeah, come on now. Nice! To go from this big reverb echoed sound, full layered guitars, to then this very kind of drier sound, it really got really big and brought it right back. That was cool. Interesting. Hear that like flub note? That's kind of interesting. It is full panning here. So if you take off that left ear, you don't hear any of the guitar, which is very different than you typically do today. Yeah, come on. Okay, see how that guitar is now kind of panned over here? It's not all the way to the right, it's not all the way to the left. The toms sound good, man. The bass is kind of just humming that same boom, 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 kind of the whole time, which is interesting. Oh, what are they saying? Cool panning of vocals. If the voices continue, that'll be a really cool transition to the next song. I like the transition with the voices, that's cool. I love a good saxophone in there. Come on. Nice. That is what we call the release on an echo, the huge release. Hear how many S's you heard on that? Stereo echo. This is a very chill vibe. It's like you need like a glass of wine that you're sipping on while you listen to this track. Yeah. Sick harmonies. Actually, it's like a mix of harmonies and like serious choired layer vocals right there. I like that echo, man. It's cool. Wait, does it go in like one and center that echo? And in the end, it's only round and round. Nice. We don't hear too many harmonies in this. This is cool. Oh, guitar switch side. It's on the right ear now. You hear that? Very nice, bright piano. I like this little monologue, dissonant, like things you can't hear in the background that are going on this whole time. I like the build of sticky paddling. Musically in this one, I feel like it's pretty simple. We're 7 tracks in, you can like take a breath because it's really chill. It's what the fighting's all about. Sick, man, sick. Wow, interesting. What did that mean? That's a cool sound. Woo! Cascading synth. That's nice. Dissonance. I'd be curious how they recorded this. If they like went in and recorded one side, then went in and recorded the other, or how they went about the actual recording of this. Huge panning. That was cool. Notice how they made room for the new guitar in the right ear as they pan this guitar over to the left. Now there's room for both. That was cool. In a good way. I like the sparseness of the drums there. Hear that droning synth? Like, see how now we have these droning synth pads kind of thing? That's kind of what I was saying, referencing, was it Money or Us and Them? How we usually hear that a lot more in modern music. We're not hearing it as much in this album, but we are hearing it here. I love how like they just leave space for instrumentation, man. That had no lyrics, which begs the question: if there are no lyrics, how do they name these things? I'm curious, like what made them choose Any Color You'd Like when there's no lyrics in the song? Like where does that come from? I find that really cool, but also curious at the same time. As a brief reminder, if you'd like to see the full uncut unedited reaction to the video right here as well. So much content, including Zoom calls with me every once in a while on Patreon, as well as documentary reactions and breakdowns, and so many other artists. Click the link down below on the Patreon. I'll see you there. Who are they referring to here? I'm not totally following this storyline in this right here.
The lunatics are in my home. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor.
Yeah, I'm not following. I'm reading the lyrics as we go.
Every day, the paper boy brings more.
I like the slightly dirty, slightly broken up, but bright electric guitars we're hearing. And most toms we're hearing.
I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
There is the album reference. That's very clever. I like it.
The lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head.
Notice the hi-hat on the right ear, which is actually interesting. Typically you hear that when the drummers are lefty, you hear the hi-hat in the right ear.
You shout and no one seems to hear.
Is that the same singer in the left and right ear that were the females that we're hearing? Oh, that is a beautiful synth. Many actually sounds like layered synths here. We got like a fat bodied one and then a very narrow straight one going on. Whose voice is that right there? Coming into the final song. Straight, I like that transition right in.
All that you touch, and all that you see, all that you taste, all you feel, and all that you love, and all that you.
I'm curious, is that the same vocalist that we're hearing throughout? The female vocals? Is their vocals layers? I want to know who those backing vocals are.
And all you create, and all you destroy, and all that you do, and all that you say.
Bass. Hear how full the bass is here? That's what I was really looking for throughout the rest of this album. The bass is really full.
The sun is a great spot on the
No way. Are we going back to the beginning so that if you listen to this like on like a, it'll just repeat straight back into the beginning? Oh, that is so cool, man. That's the beginning and the end. That is cool. I really like that. Wow, what a phenomenal album.